In this tutorial, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about paths and some things that you can do with paths when you start creating them. So in this particular one, I'm going to just go ahead and start by creating a path. And notice specifically that I didn't close the path, meaning that I didn't end my path on top of the same point that I started the path with. So what they call this is an open path. To kind of show you is that when I go to fill this with a color, you're going to notice that it's going to be like a sharp edge. I'll just show you. Now, there's other things that I can do with my path that go beyond a little bit of what the pen palette or pen panel shows you. So for example, using my direct select tool, I can select on any kind of point that I want, and if I hit delete, it's going to break the line between the first point and where the point then connected to, what other lines it connected to. So sometimes you can delete points, like if I delete this point at the end, it's only going to delete this line because it's only connected to one point. See? But if I delete this point, it's going to delete this line and this line because those are the two points that it's connected to. If I want to continue with this path, all I got to do is click on my pen tool and I can do what they call pick up the path, meaning that if I stopped here and I went on to something else, I could continue on this path by just selecting my pen tool, floating over the point that I want to pick up at, and you notice that there's a little slash that shows up at the bottom right of the pen tool. That means I'm right on top of the point, and if I click on it, it then allows me to continue with my path. If I want to close a path, say that I forgot to close a path or I want to close a path, then I can do what they call, which is join points, meaning that I select this point, if I hold my shift key over and click the second point, these 2 points are selected, whereas these guys aren't. I can hit Command J and that will then join the points. And now I have a closed path. And those are some of the tools or additional ways that we can manipulate paths beyond the simple path panel in Adobe Illustrator.